What is the once per year IRA rollover rule, and how does it differ from a trustee to trustee transfer? Many people aren't aware that this once per year rollover is actually called the indirect rollover. An indirect rollover is where you decide to intercept your check. Let's say you left your job and you're deciding what to do with your money that you left in your job, like your 401k. So many people will decide to take that money directly, right? They'll take the check out, the full lump sum. They'll give themselves perhaps 60 days to figure out what they're going to do. Maybe they're going to use some of it to buy a car, or do something, maybe take a trip. But within that 60-day period, they must roll that money into a qualified IRA or other type of retirement plan like a 401k. Otherwise, what happens? You guessed it, you get taxed. You get taxed big time, as much as 20% or more. Bad idea. And a direct rollover? Well, that's the opposite of that. A direct rollover is where you cut out the middleman. The money goes right from one company to the other company. So from one 401k carrier to another 401k carrier, or if you're going from one IRA plan to perhaps another IRA plan. A direct rollover, you can do as many times per year as you wish. There's an unlimited supply of those. You could do 50 of them if you wanted to. However, the one that I mentioned first, the indirect rollover, where you intercept the check in the middle, decide, what am I going to do with this money? You can only do that one time every 365 days. If you don't, you do the second one, that will be considered a taxable distribution, and it's a disaster waiting to happen. I've seen it happen on a couple of occasions where I'm working with someone that's a do-it-yourselfer. So make sure you do-it-yourselfers, that you work with somebody that understands the direct rollover rules and indirect rollover rules, and keep that extra tax money in your pocket.